Our next guest this afternoon, or this morning still, is Jolanta. And Jolanta has this amazing coding program called Scottie Go. And what it is it's a puzzle-based type program. And I really hope that you will enjoy what she's going to be sharing with you. So
Thank
Jolanta,
you so much.
hello and welcome.
Hi, hello everyone. Well, still good morning, Karen. Thank you so much for inviting me to present Scottie Go coding solution to everyone. It is such a pleasure to be here. As you can hear from my accent, I'm not South African, but I consider myself African after living in various countries north of Limpopo for the last 10 years. And 2 years ago, I have decided to build bridges between South Africa and my home country, Poland, and bring the latest technologically advanced educational solutions that empower learning and teach skills for the 21st century, all those skills that we have been talking about here this morning. So creativity, problem solving, collaboration, etc., etc. To give you just a little bit of background, Poland has been a European support hub for technological giants for quite a few decades right now. Microsoft has just announced in May that they are investing $1 billion into the country. Google did the same last year. So it is a data hub, support hub for Central Eastern Europe, and with that, there's a lot of IT human capital coming from the country. With all these IT gurus, a lot of them at some points have created their own companies, and such is the case of creators of Scottie Go. This is a mascot that I will be talking about today. So the managers past managers of Intel, of Microsoft, together with a couple of teachers, a couple of years ago, created Bicrea that came with this amazing game, Scottie Go, that we have, as Africa Point Group, introduced to South Africa exactly a year ago at the Schoolscape IT at Microsoft offices, and teachers have voted as the most innovative exhibitor there. Right now, Scottie Go is in over 40 schools in South Africa, and I'm here to tell you why teachers love it, not only here, but also in 70 other countries around the world. I won't show you any slides. I'll just present the game as it is a tangible solution. And it's kind of hard to make it tangible through the screen, but I'll do my best. So what's in the box? Well, maybe first, who is Scottie? So Scottie is this friendly alien that whose spaceship has crash landed on Earth, and now the pieces from the spaceship are scattered all over the world. So kids that start their coding adventure with Scottie will be helping him to get home. I'll talk about the solution for students of 30 in a classroom. Let me tell you what's in the box. So if you get a box, 10 boxes for a class of 30, and a box of magnetic tiles, you will have small teams of 3 playing with each game. What's inside the game? I'll show you now. We have license key that will give you access to teacher's guidebook and lesson scenarios. We have a manual. We have those 170 different tiles that each of them has a little QR code. Oops, sorry, I'm missing my camera. QR code, and is also described at the back. Even if the kids don't read and write yet, I mean, the visual aspect of it will tell them what the puzzle is about. What comes inside the box as well is a board game. And to play the game, you will also need an app, which I'm going to show you right now. So, with each game, you can download the app on 3 different devices. So that's how the app icon looks like. And when you choose a player, you can add up to 30 different profiles, which actually is enough for 3 different classes, because you create 10 profiles per classroom as 3 students play each game. Once you are inside the app, you get little tutorials. So you don't really need to use the manual, but you can just use the tutorials that are here in the app. And oh gosh, it's a bit funny to do it in front of the screen like that. Okay, so it tells you what tiles we will need, and I have prepared a little solution here. So let me just show you how it will work. So what Scottie needs to do, he needs to walk from where he is to the X. In order to do so, we must use the camera and scan the solution that we have designed on the board. So that solution that I have showed you. So you can see it is scanned right now. And that is going to put a character in motion. Oh, God. And let me just replay it. Just replay it, sorry, just so you can. Sorry about my light. So that puts the character in motion, and a student gets a score of 3 stars. The game, you can also create, I'll show you this now on another device, you can create a teacher's profile that will allow you to go to one of all 192 different quests. So it starts with very simple quests, if you have seen, where Scottie just needs to go 2 steps, but it gets quite complex, where we are introducing functions and loops and variables, etc. So, for instance, here, Scottie would need to go and put the lighthouse on. How does he do that? We've designed it on the board game, which I have pre-prepared. And again, I'll scan it. And show you how it works. So that's the code that has been scanned. And now I can just put Scottie and let him go and complete his task. So as I said, it's 192 different quests that students need to solve, and what makes it easy for the teachers is the fact that the game comes with a number of tools that help you teach basics of coding. So we have this book called How to Win Knowledge and Competencies. We have the scorecards. We get teacher's guidebook, in which each of 192 quests is being solved. And most importantly, we have lesson scenarios for different age groups. So we have lesson scenarios for age group from 6 to 9, and we have lesson scenarios for age group from 9 to 12. So teachers love the fact that even if they are not too familiar with teaching coding, they can prepare for their lessons in a very, very easy way. And kids love it because it's tangible, and they are helping this beautiful character to get home. So going back to a scenario of 30 students per classroom, if you get 10 boxes and a magnetic box of magnetic tiles, you can not only serve one class, but additional 2 classes, which makes it a super affordable solution for really any school. You don't need many devices. You can have even 1 device per classroom. And there's no license fees that needs to be paid every year. So then the games can travel and can be used by the next year students. As I've said, we are in 70 countries. Scottie has been implemented in South Korea, in Japan, across Europe. Pilot studies have proved that it works, and not only students learn the commands, loops, and functions and variables, but they do learn problem solving. They do learn collaboration by playing in these little groups. They learn creativity, math, etc., etc. And during the lockdown, we have fast-tracked another solution, which is called Dojo. That is a quest creator. So if any one of you is interested in a more remote learning solution, please do reach out, and I'll tell you more. I will tell you more about it. Yeah, and if you have any questions, comments, please feel free to ask. I think I've raced through my presentation. Scottie Go is available to buy now. It is available on ScottieGo.coza. It can be bought directly from us as an agency for Africa, and it is also available on Takealot. Yeah, Karen, I think you're muted. Yes. So the training.
Thanks, Jolanta, for sharing. It was lovely having you here.
Thank you so much for inviting me over, and sorry for the sun. It keeps changing and moving, so I hope that you all could see what the concept is about. If you haven't, please invite me over. I'll come happily and make a face-to-face presentation with great joy.